For the Eagles, visiting from Omaha Central, the center of 5'7" sophomore, number 2, Eliza Stockman. On the outside of 5'7" junior, number 7, Janiah Holland-Cherry. Defensive specialist of 5'5", sophomore, number 8, Isla Reese. And middle hitter, 5'10", junior, number 12, Ryan O'Connor. The center of 5'7", sophomore, number 13, Scout Brummans. Middle hitter, 6'3", sophomore, number 14, Sophia Bowen. And the libero, a 5'4", sophomore, number 6, Presley Fosse. The Eagles are coached by head coach Ariel, assisted by Jackson Jordan. And now here's the starting lineup for your Westside Warriors. The center of 5'8" junior, she's the sniper, number 3, Carrington Snyder. Middle blocker of 5'10" junior, number 4, Myla Deeks. On the right side, a 6' senior, number 6, Matt Winjet. On the outside, a 6'1" junior, number 9, Madeline Lamb. On the outside, a 5'7" senior, number 10, Reagan Siebler. In the middle hitter, a 6' freshman, number 11, Hensley Harlan. And on the libero, 5'2" junior, number 67, Mary Ball. Warriors are coached by head coach Dr. Andrew Worley, assisted by M.P. Taylor, Allison Chalmers, and Susie Philbin. It's time to volley. Our officials for tonight's contest are Ryan Liljadal. There we got Ryan Ty. Our old officials on the line, Kathy Cooney and James Brown. These individuals are members of the NSA. Their experience and integrity qualify them to administer the rules of the game. Attitude of good sportsmanship should be held by all spectators, players, and coaches, no matter what your personal feelings or loyalties may be in this contest. It's time to volley.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the WTV Live Network. I'm Hunter Valapek, and we have A-5 District semifinal action from Jim Tangdahl Court as the Westside Warriors hosting the A-5 District, and they are playing host to the Omaha Central Eagles. Both the teams vying for a spot in the district finals, which will be played tomorrow. And if somebody wins that, they will be heading off to Lincoln for state championship at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Some lineup switches before the game. Jane Kuba, unfortunately, out for the year with an injury. She just had gallbladder surgery today, and she just got released from. She had gallbladder surgery yesterday, got released today. So we are wishing her a speedy recovery. So in her place will be Mary Bali, the libero. Had to get a jersey whipped up real quick. She's wearing number 67 in the black. So they had to whip up something for her fast, and boy, they did it well, picking in the best number in my opinion, 6'7". But for Central, they are coming in 12-18 on the year. Look out for Alana Briggs, most kills per set with 3, coming in with 219 of them. And she leads the pack by a mile, with Eliza Stockman, 97, coming in second place.
So it will be Carrington Snyder.
Carrington Snyder will be back to serve for Westside. believe still team leader in aces as she serves it away, and we are off. Set near side, dug out by Bali. Set near side, and Lamb digs it out, and nowhere to go for the Eagles. Westside on the board. And a good start for Madeline Lamb as she gets the points ready to go here at Westside. Westside coming off of a pretty disappointing loss in the district in the Metro semifinals to Millard South. We're up 2-0, up by 5 points in the last set, but got swept. And a nice hit down. And I believe it was Reese there with the kill. And Omaha Central gets on the board.
Check in for the Eagles and serving will be number 3, Abraham Kahn. Also at number 8, Isla Reese.
Kahn back to serve. Lamb digs it out. Set backside for Winjig. Flies up, swings down, and gets it home. And the leading killer on this Westside lineup came in with 315 on the day.
Serving number 9, Madeline Lamb.
Gets her first of the day. Lamb swings away. Near ace, has to be pushed back over. Bali digs it out. Set back near side. Snyder gives it to Harlan, and she knocks it in. Hensley Harlan on the board, and Lamb still back to serve. Lamb swings away, gets it over, dug out. Set, backside, pushed over. It's Bali who digs it out. Set for Siebler, and she gets it into the back row. 4-1 Westside, as they are spreading the love already. Reagan Siebler with her first. And Paymal swings it over. Set, near dump off. Snyder sets backside, wins it down the line and out. And the Eagles get back another point.
Back in number 14, Lowen. Serving number 6, Vasek.
Presley Vasek back to serve. Number 6 in the white for Central the libero today. Gets it to the yellow libero, Bali. Set, wins it. Dug out. Set, blocked at the net. And a free ball for Westside, tapped over by Siebler. And the Warriors get that point right back. It'll be the freshman Harlan. Now to serve, Bali checks out. And Mila Dietz checks in for Westside. Harlan serves it over, dug out by Vasek. Set, near side, and over the top. It's going to be Westside point. Scout Grummins there with a good hit, but way too far. Harlan to the back row. Set by Stockman, pushed it over, dug out by Lamb. Set, Snyder, weird set. Siebler has to punch it over, and it still works. And Westside on a roll, 7-2 lead. Westside expected to win this game and have played like it, coming out hot in the absence of their main libero, Kubat. Dug out by Vasek, set backside, hit the antenna. And an error by Eliza Stockman, 2-8. Westside keeping their distance away. Set, knocked over, dug out by Lamb. Snyder, set for Siebler, tried to punch it over, and a miss set by Snyder leads to a Central point. Stockman on to serve. 23 aces for her this season. Great serve, dug out by Lamb. Push back over, and Winchett digs it out. Set backside to Winchett, denied at the net, and that gives Central a back-to-back point. And it's hard to hit it over 6'3" Sophia Bowen. A big presence and the tallest player on the court today for either side. Stockman sends it over. Bali couldn't get it. And an ace for Eliza Stockman, the sophomore. Central now back within 3. 3 in a row for the Eagles. Coming into the day on a 2-game losing streak. 1-2 Westside and another to Bellevue East. Snyder in the middle for Dietz. Powerful hammer. Swung down on the nail, and the Mila Dietz with a point. And Sophia Meister, the freshman, checks in for the first time today. Mac Winget sets it over and manages to sneak it within the boundary. On the far line. Beautiful hit by Winget. Westside first to 10 here in this first set. As Winget sends it over. Set. Battle at the net. Siebler. Siebler with another point on her spreadsheet. A little misset by Stockman. And Winget back to serve once again. Swings, puts it over. Dug out. Free ball for Westside. Battle at the net. And it's won by Bowen and the Eagles. I was talking with Coach Worley earlier. Siebler going to get in a lot more. Along with, there's going to be some trouble. There's going to be some trouble adjusting without Kuba, who's been a big part of this team. Been the big glue for this team. As Bali checks in as the libero for today. Meister sets for Dietz, and she couldn't get it over the net. Eagles back within 4. Kraychek Eatman back to serve. Puts it over cleanly. Dug out by Lamb. Set in the middle. Little miss jump from Dietz, but manages to push it over just far enough past the reach of an Eagle defender. And Siebler will serve. Far side, overhand serves it. Dug out. Has to be put back into play, and a free ball for Westside. Garrett digs it out. Set Meister. Off the tip and in. Point for Westside, and it's 13-7. As Kiki Gary gets her first bit of action today. Swung over by Siebler, dug out, set, and knocked over. Great dig by Siebler. Lamb, the swing and a kill. Big point for Westside. As that was great execution, a diving dig by Siebler. Set for Lamb, and she could have not placed that ball more beautifully. Siebler can't get that one over. And a service error by the Warriors. Only the 6th this season by Siebler. Hasn't gotten many opportunities to serve this season, but with Kubat's absence, she is going to be playing a lot more as Bali digs it out. Battle at the net. Meister dumps it over. Swung back. Siebler digs it out. Another battle. And Central cleanly receives it. Back over, dug out by Siebler. Set by Bali. In the middle for Lamb. That one dug out. Set. Stockman pushed it over. And Eagles keep it alive by Cherry. And drunk down by Dietz. Mila Dietz. And the Westside bench getting fired up. This game is an important one for the Warriors. Get back on track as Bali in the 6-7 jersey can't get it over. And another back-to-back service error
Now serving number
That one by
13,
Bali. Knocked over. Set by Meister. Near side. Down the line in the corner. Madeline Lamb, welcome to the show.
Checking back in, number 3, Snyder. And serving also in. Number 6.
Carrington Snyder back in along with Mac Winget. (16-9) Warriors up, and another service error committed by the Warriors. The third in a row. Leads to Central managing to keep themselves within it. Kahn back to serve. Leads the team in aces this year with 53. It's Snyder who sets it. Lamb kills it. And Grummins couldn't get it out. Beautiful execution by the Warriors. And we have a football score, 17-10. Lamb punches it over. Set. Far side. Dug out. Harlan to the back row. Put it in place. Hensley, Harlan. Can't ask for a better shot than that. And Lamb, 33 aces on the season, punches it over. Set by Stockman, near side. Punch back over by Siebler and hit the antenna. Off the dive of Kahn. 19-10, Warriors in full control in set number 1. Dug out by Kahn, set by Stockman. Far side, battled the net. Briggs couldn't get it over. And Stockman will have to give Westside a free ball. Harlan to dig out. Set back near side for Siebler. And can't be dug out by Vasek. 20-10 Warriors lead. And a timeout will be taken by Omaha Central. Coach Gass wants a word with her players, and we'll take a timeout here on the WTV Live Network. 20-10 Warriors. Welcome back to WTV Live Network. I'm Hunter Valapek. A-5 district semifinals here at Jim Tangdahl Court. Warriors lead in set 1, 20-10, as they look for a spot in the district finals, and whoever wins that will go on to Lincoln State Tournament. As Briggs has to send a free ball over, and that can't work. Point for Westside, 21-10. Winner of this game will face the winner of Kearney and Lincoln Northeast. As Stockman dumps it off, dug out by Snyder, set by Bali, and Harlan with the kill. Scratch that, that was Reagan Siebler. And Lamb has been back there a lot today, will once again keep serving for the Warriors. Puts it over, kind of a knuckleball, set by Stockman. Briggs, the leader in kills on this team, gives Omaha Central a much-needed point.
Serving number 6, Vasek.
In the libero, Presley Vasek to serve. Punches it over, Bali digs it out. Snyder in the middle for Harlan. Off the block. Tipped off the block of Sophia Bowen, and a point for Westside, and they are 2 points away from taking set 1. pretty handily. Great serve by Harlan, set, backside, and down in the back row by Alana Briggs. As she gets her, I believe, second of the day. And we'll put Eliza Stockman back to serve. Sent over, dug out by Siebler. Pass, pushed over, and Siebler with a kill. And she has been all over here in set number 1. Sophia Meister sets. Sophia Meister will come in, Winget to serve for set point. Fans clapping. Punched over by Winget. Set by Stockman. Far side. And can't be knocked over by Scout Grummins. And Westside takes set 1 by a score of 25-12. And we'll take a break here on the WTV Live Network. Westside up 1-0. Welcome back to WTV Live Network. I'm Hunter Valepek. Westside winning set 1 by a score of 25-12 as they are 2 sets away from punching their ticket to the A-5 District Finals. As Central looks to bounce back here in set 2, I believe they'll serve first. Yes. Khan back to serve. for Central here in set number 2. And we will begin. Dug out by Siebler. Set near side. Lamb was blocked at the net, but the block goes out of bounds. Westside first on the board here in set number 2. And the sniper Snyder back to serve. Pushes it over. Stockman has to go get it in the middle. Set for Briggs. Punches it over. Bolly passes it to Lamb. Slightly taps it over, and it works out just greatly. Great effort by Grummins to try to dig it out, but could not be done. Snyder, second on the team in aces, 31. Stockman sets it far side. Blocked at the net by Winget and Harlan. Double block. Warriors 3-0 here in set 2. And that one sails out just along the near sideline.
Serving for the Eagles, number 6, Vasek.
Eagles get their first point of the set, and Vasek to serve. Punched over. Weird set pass for Snyder, and it works out just fine with Madeline Lamb on the other side. The Carney commit with a beautiful kill that couldn't be dug out by Vasek. And once again, Lamb from the front, now to the back, she'll serve. And that one can't be served over. Another service error on the day. And an unlikely one for Lamb, serve percentage of 91. As Eliza Stockman pushes it over. Snyder passes it. Siebler in the middle, dug out, set by Stockman, and a free ball for Westside. Snyder calls it, passes it far side, and passed a little too far on the side. Siebler couldn't get it over. And Central back within a point. Battle at the net, won by the Eagles, and they tie it. It was Snyder against Bowen, and with a height difference of about 5 inches, yeah, Bowen won that battle. Stockman serves again. Snyder sets it. Winget gets it in play. Winget smacks it down. As Mila Dees, an extra threat for the Warriors, will check in with Bolly checking out. Stockman sets it far side and couldn't be knocked over by Scout Grummins. Westside 6-4. Harlan with a punch over. Stockman can't be pushed over by Briggs. Point for Westside. Harlan drives it over. Pass to Grummins. Saved by Snyder. Free ball for Central. Battle at the net. And Siebler with another point. (8-4) Westside. Some consecutive points and a jump serve for Harlan. Set. Grummins has to punch it over. Snyder sets it backside. Winget goes into the bleachers off of one of the banners of the state championship. And timeout will be taken by Central, and that will bring us into a break. 9-4. Westside leads it over Central in set 2. Welcome back to the WTV Live Network. 9-4. Westside leads it here in set 2, leading up 1-0, winning the first one 25-12. As they look to punch their ticket into the A-5 district finals. Lamb will check out. Ava Owen checks in for the first time today. And Harlan will come back to serve out of the timeout. And a service error, kind of icing it. I think the timeout iced Harlan a little bit as she checks out, and Bali will check in. Sent over, dug out by Siebler, set in the middle for deep. And when she gets up there, there's about no way you can stop her. As Sophia Meister checks in for Carrington Snyder. Winget to the back row, high. Nearly going into the bench, it is Bowen, and a tough pass for her as there was nobody in the vicinity of anywhere for the ball. Westside, 6-point advantage. Jump serve by Winget to the back row, dug out, set, and pushed over by Holland Cherry. Owen sets it up and dumped off by Meister, but a point for the Eagles. Two-hand touch.
Checking in for the Eagles will be number 10, Rivero, and serving.
Winget checks out,
Number 7,
and Kiki Garrett comes into the game. One senior out on the floor for Westside, the rest sophomore and freshman. As that one pushed over and blocked at the net. And the point for Omaha Central gets him back within 4. Knocked over by Rivero. Sets near side, set for Siebler. Put it in, put it home. And Siebler from the front to the back, she'll serve. Owens out, and it's the sophomore Dariana Dampier in for the first time today. Stockman sets it, knocked over. Garrett, good dig out. Dampier gets it over and in. D with a point, and Westside back up by half a dozen. Like I said earlier, this is the lineup now on the floor. One senior in the back, it's Siebler. Otherwise in that, it's juniors and sophomores, along with Meister, the freshman. Siebler drove it over, set near side, battle at the net, Dampier wins it. And Westside doubles up Central, 14-7. Service received, Dampier. Free ball for Westside, and D says no, sir. Puts it into the row. Puts it straight into the heart of the defense. And another point for Westside. Siebler sticking back there to serve. As she drives it over, received, and could not be knocked back over by Janiyah Holland Cherry. 16-7, consecutive points for the Warriors, and timeout will be taken by Central, and that will send us to a break. Welcome back to WTV Live Network. Hunter Valopek with you here. Thank you guys for tuning in. As Siebler still back to serve after the central timeout as he drives it over just over the net. Stockman sets it. Holland Cherry gets it over and down in the middle of the defense. Siebler was the closest one there.
Serving number 13, Grummond.
As Grummond is back to serve. Pushes it over, set, middle, deep. Dug out, set, far side, too long. 17-8, Westside in full control here in set two. Mila Dietz will go back to serve. You don't see her there much often as ball lead checks out. Only one ace on the her for her this year. Set. Stockman, the usual setter, tried her attempt at a kill, but it's blocked. And Dietz is back there once more. And that one she can't get over. Point for the Eagles. Kahn checks in along with Briggs for the Eagles. And Kahn will be the one to swing away. Set in the middle for Harlan. And too much hand on the ball. Point for Omaha Central. Kind of scooped it over. And Central point, Kahn to serve. And that one too far. Service error for Kahn and Westside, 19-10. Snyder in. Along with Amelia Martin, her first time into the game. So you're seeing a bit of everybody here today for Westside. Snyder drives it over, some miscommunication, and free ball for Westside. Snyder sets it for Martin, pushes it over, and can't be served back. Point for Westside and a kill for Amelia Martin. Snyder drives it over, dug out by Kahn, pushed back over, dump off. Snyder sets it, Dampier. Cross-court attempt. Briggs too far. Westside to 21. Central out of timeout. Great ace by Snyder. Bow and arrow from the bench, 22-10. Once again, serve another near ace. Set for Briggs. Through the block. Dampier this time. Dug out by Vasic. Miscommunication. Stockman and Grummond ran into each other. Pretty light collision, but a point for Westside. That one is out of bounds by Snyder. Eagles finally get a point back. 23-11 though, still in the Warrior favor. Snyder sets it near side. Dampier, high vertical and a block down, and managed to sneak in bounds. A block went from one side to the other, near to the far. And Central back where they were when they lost the last set at 12 points. Standstill serve. Siebler, free ball for Central and knocked over by the 6'3" middle hitter, Bowen. Another standstill serve by Vosick. Set near side, Dampier floats it over. Set and pushed back by Central. Dampier again, cross court. Near collision again by the Eagles. Briggs has to float it over. Bali passes it. Dampier finds a soft spot, still alive, and can't be swung back over by Vosick. Set point, Westside, in set number 2. Damper. Puts it over. Vosick digs it out. Set. Bowen. Hatchet does tap it over and denied at the net by Harlan. And that's how the Warriors will win set 2, 25-13. As we will take another break here on the WTV Live Network. 2-0. One set win away from moving on. Welcome back to the WTV Live Network. Warriors winning first 2 sets, 25-12, 25-13, and are 1 set away from the A-5 district finals. And if they win that, they're off to Lincoln. For the 3rd consecutive time under head coach Andrew Worley, as they look to atone from last year. Last 2 seasons have been pretty productive ones by the Warriors. 2023 made it all the way to the district, to the state semifinals, got upset by Papio, who eventually got state runner-up. And last year, another major upset coming out as the 2 seed lost to Grand Island as Snyder floats it over to begin set 3. Set far side, Snyder, pass by Bali, knocked over by Lamb, and free ball for Westside. Set by Snyder in the middle, and Harlan missed time in her jump. Omaha Central first on the board in set number 3. Central fighting for their season here. If they lose, it's most likely over for them. As a near ace by the Warriors, Snyder manages to keep her hand on the Warrior side, and Westside bounces back for a point. As Lamb will go back to serve. That one punched over and an ace, adding to her team leader. Lamb set and manages to sneak it through by the swing of Snyder and Vosick to serve. Standstill serve, punched over. Set by Snyder on one knee. Manages to get a cross-court kill for the senior Siebler. Committed to Edgewood University. D3, just a tad outside of Madison, Wisconsin. So not her last journey here in volleyball. As that one punched over, set by Lamb. Scratch that. Snyder, another cross-court kill, and manages to sneak it in at the 10-foot line. Harlan to serve with the Warriors up 4-2, looking to get a sweep. That one way too low. Another service error by Hensley Harlan. And Bali will check in.
Serving number 2, Stockman.
Eliza Stockman to serve. So drive it over with force. Snyder sets it off the dig from Lamb. Battle at the net. Siebler didn't even need to go over. 3-5. Meister comes in. Winget will come out too. And Kiki Garrett will serve it for Westside. Only one ace for her on the season. Gets it over cleanly. Set. Briggs. And it was Garrett who couldn't get it.
Back in number 7, Janai Holland Cherry. Also checking in.
Janai Holland Cherry checks in for Central. They've kept it close early in set 3. Battle at the net, and Grummins couldn't put it over. Siebler back there once more. Drives it, and an ace. Siebler with her second ace of the season, doesn't get to go there much often, as Lamb wins the battle at the net. 8-4 here in set 3. As the Warriors looking to sweep with authority against the 12 and 18 Eagles. Stockman manages to dig that one out. Set, out of bounds. Missed set by Grummins. And the Warriors with all the momentum. Swung over, just over the net. Set backside, denied at the net for Bowen. As that one punched back over, and a technical kill for Meister. Swung her arm back and manages to get it off the net, off a block, and into the back row. And a half dozen lead for Westside. Now fully with the momentum. Harlan, Siebler with a near another ace. And a little misstep, but pushed over by Mila Dietz. Timeout taken by Omaha Central, and another timeout taken by us. Westside up by 7. Welcome back to the WTV Live Network. Westside leads it over Omaha Central 11-4 and leads it 2-0. As Siebler sends it over to begin off of the timeout. Set for Bowen, dug out by Bali, and Lamb. That one dug out by Vosick. Set far side. Meister passes it up for Lamb. And Vosick digs it out once again. Battle at the net, and that one can't be dug out. Old jump stop kill for Madeline Lamb. Warriors 12, Eagles 4. Lamb with double threat with Winjet coming into the day, both of them with over 260 kills. Set by Grummond and pushed over. Garrett digs it out. It's a miscommunication once again by Janiyah Holland Cherry as she couldn't put it over. And Westside can't ask for much more than this. Dug out, set. Garrett digs it out. Meister near side, little floater, and Bali digs it. Set, middle, Dietz, back row, good. (14-4) as Omaha Central season could be over, and Westside still driving on. Will still either play Kearney or Lincoln Northeast in the district final. Long drive for either of those teams, especially tomorrow, as a service error by Westside gets Omaha Central their first points in a while. Jaden Swenson checks in for Westside. Her first time in today, and once again, Coach Worley emptying the benches. Rivero shoots it over. Set, Dampier taps it over slightly. Rivero passes it over to Holland Cherry, and she gets the kill. (14-6). Rivera puts it back over. Meister calls it. Damper, cross court, can't get it there. Dumped back over, and some miscommunication from Swenson. And once again, Central 3-0 run Puts them back within 7. Doing a nice job of keeping themselves within it. Swenson digs it out and can't be saved by Westside. (14-8) now. As Rivero too far. Service error by Rivero. And Mila Dietz back to serve. Harlan will check in. No seniors at all in this lineup. It's juniors, 1 sophomore, 2 freshmen. Dug out by Grumman, set for Holland Cherry, and she'll get the kill. Eagles not dead yet. Dietz out, Bolly back in. Grumman's to serve. Standstill serve. And both Garrett and Swenson went down for it, an ace for the Eagles. Grumman's 13th on the year. Garrett this time digs it out cleanly, set by Meister. Damper to the back row, nice dig by Vosick. Set and punched over to the back row where Swenson digs it out. Set, Damper, off the block, and in. We'll shove off the old block. And now a senior checking in, Winget. And it'll be Sophia Meister to serve. Swings it over cleanly, nearly an ace. And down the line, out of bounds. Great job by Swenson to get away from it. And Stockman was the one, nearly got it in, 17-10. Gets it over. And miscommunication, another point for Westside. Winget, the only senior out on the court for Westside, committed to the University of Lehigh out in Pennsylvania, a far ways away. As another serve by Meister, and that one results in an ace. In full control. As Meister gets her 13th of the year, and another timeout taken by Omaha Central, and another timeout taken by us, 19-10. (19-10). Westside leads it over Omaha Central as they look to close it out with a clean 3-0 sweep. As Meister gets it over right off of the ace, nearly with the second one. Damper sets it. Another set, backside for Winget. Vosick passes it. Knocked over by Holland Cherry, dug out by Swenson. Another dig by Bolly. And Damper sends it over. Set. And Vosick has to send it over with the one-hand swing. Bolly passes. Damper floats it over. Push back, free ball. Volley sets it. And down the line. Still alive. Holland Cherry. Meister digs it out. Pass. Kill. Can't get over the net. Point for Eagles. Kahn checks in along with Briggs. And Kahn sends it over. Meister sets it. Damper. Through the block. And Westside the first to 20. Damper now will serve. Puts it over and down. Damper an ace. Her 7th. And 21-11. Be Westside's first sweep since the 20th of October. Stockman sets it for Briggs and manages to find the gap for a point for the Eagles. They reach their first set total. They beat Central as well in a 2-0 sweep. 25-13, 25-15. Bali digs it out. Set for Swenson, and the kill off the block. Jaden Swenson. Volley checks out. Dietz checks in. Martin will come out as well. Owen comes in, and she'll serve. And an ace for Ava Owen. (23-12). Westside 2 points away. Vosick digs it out. And a Dietz puts it over. Westside, match point. Match point. Claps from the fans. 1 point away from the district finals. Vosick digs it out. Set. Briggs has to top it over. Set for Swenson. And she ends it with a back row kill. And Westside defeats Omaha Central and is moving on to the A-5 district finals. Stick around, everybody. We'll have our player of the game coming up next, and we will be back in a couple of minutes. Welcome back to WTV Live Network. I'm here with our player of the game, Mary Bali. Mary, big win for you guys tonight. 25-12, you're moving on to the A-5 district finals. How are you guys feeling?
We feel great, very confident.
And you guys really emptied the benches today. Everybody got their opportunity, so what does it mean for you guys for everybody to get an opportunity here, especially in this game and an important game like this?
I definitely think it's super cool, and I think it.
And then it was kind of a late start for you, and you're wearing number 67 today. You're usually number 1 with Jane Kubat having to get gallbladder surgery. So what was kind of that process like, knowing that she's going to be out, you're going to be libero, and you have to throw on this jersey really quickly?
Well, I was definitely really sad to see Jane go. She was such a role model for me, and playing without her feels so different, but it kind of drives us to do really well because we want to play for her.
And then you guys have another game tomorrow here at Westside. either against Lincoln Northeast or Kearney. And if you win that, you're in the state tournament. What do you guys have to do to prepare for that game tomorrow?
I just think we need to, replenish our bodies, take care of what we can control, and just all that stuff.
Perfect. Thank you, Mary. Thank you guys for tuning in on the WTV Live Network. I'm Hunter Valopek. We'll be back tomorrow for A-5 district final action between Westside and the winner of Lincoln Northeast Kearney. Have a good night, everyone. All right.